Ladies and gentlemen, I had a plan today. You know, I got my list here. You know, we got a lot of stuff on this list. We got Sean James, we got Hurricane, we got Talking Heads, P-Funk, Old in the Way, Robert Cray, Humphreys McGee again, Main Squeeze Have a Cigar, Steve Kimmock Band, Blackberry Smoke, Casey Musgraves. We got a bunch of stuff I'm trying to do. But, you know, my buddy BV, who is a moderator on this channel and that pedal show and a bunch of others, shot me a message, and we're talking about Tom Bukovac. And so I said, you know, let's see what Tom's up to. So I go on his channel, and I see this the genius of Gordon Mote. And I watched this video, and I had no idea who Gordon Mote is. Check out this video for all you guys that are watching. This killer, beyond killer piano player. Like, his stroke is just one of the best strokes I've ever seen on the keys, right? And so he's talking about people he's inspired by, and he mentions this female guitarist named Madison Cunningham. Check this out. And I said, wait a minute, hold the phone. We got to see who this is. Check this out.
She is amazing. She has my daughter turned me on to Madison Cunningham. Yeah. Incredible singer, but she's a guitar player that will blow your mind.
Yeah,
must check out.
And the song that she played for me first, that my daughter Samantha played for me first, is a song called "Pin It Down." Okay. And it's not only is it just so cool, the riff is so cool up front, and the tone is amazing, but there's some cool, you know, I can't pin it, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it, but I think we've been here once before. Yeah, I think we've been here once before. It's just so great.
Yeah,
it's
man.
just
Okay, so I could talk a lot about what I'm seeing just in there. Just the pitch, how he's connecting the harmony and the melody, and how he's keeping the rhythm, that little part there, that I can't pin it down. It's like 3 and then 4. It's like 7. I can't pin it down. But how he keeps it with the tap of his foot, I mean, killer. So first thing I did, I was like, okay, let's search for it. Madison Cunningham, Pin It Down. I play the first few notes, and I'm like, that's one of the hottest riffs I've heard recently. Like, hot. So I figured, hold the phone. You know, if Tom recommends Mote here, and he's recommending Madison Cunningham, cancel the plans. Check this. Yes! Dude, how great is this? Talk about coming out of left field. No idea who anybody in this band is. Never heard this girl's name before. Alright, let's break it down a little bit. No, I've not learned this note for note. If you guys are new to this channel, this is like a half reaction, half lesson, half analysis. It's 3 halves, like everything in life. You know? So, broad strokes, ladies and gentlemen. She's clearly in a different tuning. It sounds like C. But this main riff here, what I'm hearing in here is I'm hearing like something go to a minor third to a 4 and then clean up to a major third. I'm hearing a mix between major and minor. For you guys that aren't, again, I've had people tell me I need to make a hashtag called Third Hunter. Become a third hunter. Listen to the third more than anything else that you do. Like I'm hearing C like a. No, I don't have a low C. She's clearly tuned down, but yeah. So I'm just pedaling off of the root in the 5th. Maybe it goes to the 4th. But it definitely goes flat 3-4. Right? That's a minor riff, and then 4-5, and then a slide from the 2 through the flat 3 to the major third. Remember, the major third always wins. That bluesy sound is a minor third being played underneath a major third. So like when you have C7 and you come in with that minor third, that's a blues sound. The higher note always wins. The major third establishes the tonality of a chord, right? More than the minor third will. So having that it's so killer. Listen to her do it. Yeah, that doing that C first inversion, going up to the third, but then finishing off the riff with the chord here, right? So it really it adds a finality to the riff. And I love the guitar player just doing that. Right, on those off beats to establish that groove.
When I stand back, I see a little clearer now.
Yeah, it's like C mixo.
When I'm not staring right at a pixelated picture. When I said it out, it still hurt.
Yeah, that. So root, 9, root, flat 7, 6, 5. So C mixolydian, right? So you got, it's C major with the B flat in it.
It's the same somehow, and I'm standing right where I said I would never be. I can't pin it, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it. But I think we've been hit once before. I think we've been hit once before.
Yeah, it's like 7 in there. It's like, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it down. But then I think it's been here once before. Then it goes back into 4. So let's get it. Let's see what we have here.
Pin it, said I would never be. I can't pin it, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it. But I think we've been hit once before. I think we've been hit once before. I think we can't pin it, I can't pin it, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it. But I think we've been hit once before. I think we've been
minor tag. So it's got that. It's got that. So your melody. So make sure it goes. Yep.
I can't pin it. I can't pin it down. I can't pin it. But I think we've been here once before. I think we've been here once before.
Forgive me. This is just so cool. I just gotta figure this out. This is how it goes, guys.
And I'm standing right where I said I would never be. I can't pin it. I can't pin it down. I can't pin it. But I think we've been here once before. I think we've been here once before.
All right. So it's going to the 2 here. That. So it's like a 2 minor chord, right? Because the root's on the 2, D, and then she's coming in right on that D, and then can't pin it. 4 major third root of C, right? So it's like 2, 4, 3, 1 of C. Over the 2 chord, the D minor chord, you got root, flat 3, 2, flat 7. But what this does is this is the root it's resolving to when it gets to C. So the melody stays diatonic to C mixo, right? Because it does go up to here. It stays diatonic to C mixo, going from the root of the 2 to the root of the 1. So it's like. That's your 5th you're going to. Yeah, so it's just 2. And then I go. Yeah, I hope it does that. I hope it does that.
Can't pin it down. I can't pin it. But I think we've been here once before. I think we've been here once before. Been here once before. I think we've been here once before. Been here once before. I think we've been here once before. We've been here once before. I think we've been here once before.
With the coming in there. All right, so this again, you're mixing the major and minor, right? So you're going C mixo down. Now, if it looks like my ear is really good, it's actually not. My ear is pretty bad. If you've been watching this channel for a while and you're an educated musician, you see the tricks that I'm doing, right? I'm not fooling you. But I'm assuming C mixo, and then when I hear something different, I'm assuming it's mixing major and minor because that's the vibe of the tune. So when I hear that walk down, I'm walking down to C mixo, right? Root, flat 7, 6, 5, 4, and then flat 3, not major third like mixo, flat 3, 2, 1. And that's what it is. Right? I love that. I love that so much. It's just so heavy. I love everything about this. Let's keep going. Let's listen a little more. I love this girl. Look at her. Yeah. Again, I don't know if it's that's exact, but what I'm getting from that is that same walk down. That same walk down. I'm just assuming it's the same thing in a higher register. Right? root, flat 7, 6, right, 4, I'm sorry, 5, 4, flat 3, and then cleaning up by walking up to C first inversion. So C over E, C over E, right? It's hot, it's hot. It's the little details. And it's always around the third, right? The thirds and sevenths, you guys know this. But more than anything, it's the third. Be a third hunter.
When you looked at me, were my defenses drawn? Was I cutting through the floor I was standing on? This cold-blooded Friday.
The other guitar player is doing some spicy stuff in the back if you listen. Forgive me, I don't know anybody's names. I hear you, though. I hear you. And the drums and bass are locked in. This is a killer groove. Killer production, too. Look at this shot with the gold and the red and the white frame and the glass and the wood. Killer. I don't know where this is. Awesome, though.
Go down quietly, and I'm standing right where I said I would never be. I can't pin it, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it, but I think we've been hit once before. Yeah, I'll admit it, I'll admit it now, I'll admit it, but I think we've been hit once before. I think we've been here once before. When I look into your eyes, there's nowhere to hide, no heads to hold. Are we so willing?
Hold on, something weird's happening here. It's going from 1 to a flat 3. So this is like, again, you're establishing the minorness of the bridge, right? You're not doing a key change or anything, or because you've been teasing this parallel major minor the whole time, right? But the bridge is clearly going 1, right, to the flat 3, right? C to E flat. But there's some weird stuff going on. Yeah, that.
Before.
All right, so it's. Let's just go with C, and then it walks up to the minor third, but then the note that rings out, right, is your flat 5. Now it's a major 7. So it's like, so this, what do you want to call this? Be my guest. So it's a C, but it's not I'm sorry, it's an E flat, but it's not E flat major like you would anticipate, like, relative, E flat major, C minor. So you got a root of your flat 3 chord, flat 5, and then a major 7th. This major 7th is the major 3rd of C, and of course, this E flat is the minor 3rd of C. So you're literally in the same chord, teasing. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry. That major 7th is the 2. Forgive me. See, I get ahead of myself sometimes. It's still wild. It's still very wild. So you have a 9 and you have a flat 3. Those are obviously a half step apart. Bizarre. I feel like you only come up with stuff like this in crazy tunings. So filthy though.
Look into your eyes, there's nowhere to hide.
what I'm hearing in here is this. So it's like a run off of 4. Here's F, 1, 2, 3, over to the 5th, which of course is the root of our tonic C. So let's call it clean 4. It's a clean 4.
It's too hard. But we so willing to compromise every ounce of freedom for some.
It's like a 4 to a 5. Like. Some things I don't have words for. You know, as a teacher, we try. That's the whole point. Whether they know about what it's called or not, you know, the artists that write it. As a teacher, I'm trying to absorb it, put words to it, so you can internalize it, make it your own, understand it, and use it in different situations, except if you were just trying to cover this tune. But some of this stuff, it just is good because it sounds good. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff you don't have to totally go deep and analyze because it's, again, you're mixing the major and minor, you know? When she's going to that flat 3 there, you know, it's got a flat 5 and a major 7th on it. It's like, come on, baby. But it's just, it adds to the filthiness. You know, you're like, it's almost like it's the minorness that's adding the tension. And then in the bridge, she tries to make it as nasty and filthy as possible so that when she comes out of it, it's the majorness that shines through. Love this girl.
Time and time again, the colors stop to blend, and our fury can't remember its own reason.
Screw it, we'll keep going.
Well, maybe it's time that I take a good look around at what we haven't learned to live with and what we haven't lived without. The pain that we hold so dear looks so small and vain.
What in the world? I don't know what the hell that chord was.
From here when we're standing right where we said we would never be. I can't pin it, I can't pin it down, I can't pin it, but I think we've been here once before. Yeah, I'll admit it, I'll admit it now, I'll admit it, well I think we've been here once before. I think we've been here once before, one too many times before. I think we've been here once before. I think we've been here once before. I think we've been here once before.
Yeah, I think I'm in love. You know, you know, just did the Grace Potter and the Larkin Poe before that, and now Madison Cunningham. Like these just bitchin' female guitar players and singers, just, you know, are just incredible. This was so out of left field. I mean, literally, I got a message from BV talking about Tom. You know, talking to Tom, watched one of the videos. He turns me on to the piano player. Why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? Gordon Mote. He mentions Madison Cunningham, and we just do it. And that's how it happens. It happens that fast. I'm gonna be digging into her stuff big time. Madison, you're incredible. The detuning side, you know, whatever. Yeah, I know this isn't note for note, but first of all, doing it in C, love it. Dirty, it's filthy, right? It's huge and muddy and swampy sounding. The commitment, again, to mixing major and minor. But this isn't like typical bluesy major and minor. It's like parallel major and minor. The major third tonality always wins, but the commitment to singing the melody, C7 all day, C mixo, right? Major thirds to the moon. She is dead on pitch, sounds crystal clear, really pure tone. Not singing it bluesy at all. She is straight on the major third the whole time, crushing it with that flat 7. It is C mixo, take it to the bank, right? And then, but the arrangement underneath it, it's like she's using the E flatness, right? The C minor. That's where the tension comes from, and it's brightened up with C major. And even more so when you go to the bridge, it's just throwing down on it. Like, we're just going to have our bass note going from the root to the minor third. And by the way, when we go to the minor third, we're going to add in a flat 5 and a major 7 just for you to have a little something to chew on and deal with. It is good because it sounds good. And then it becomes clear as day back again. And by the way, having that middle part go into 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't pin it. I can't pin it down. Get your blood going. Get your blood going. Love it. Guys, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for liking, subscribing. And again, if you're new here to this channel, drop links into the comments. If this reminds you of something that you think I need to know, other people need to know about, let's spread the word about the badasses that are out there. Let's learn a little bit. Let's take what we can from them and get inspired and get amped up. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're all about. So please drop links in the comments. And also, if you're learning to play guitar, I'm hoping that a lot of you are, and this inspires you to pick the thing up. I know that this has inspired me to play more than I ever have in my life. I hope you'll consider clicking the first link in the description and becoming my student over at guitargate.com. It's just $10. You get my step-by-step curriculum. I get new lessons every week, but I have a whole step-by-step course that I developed over the course of a lifetime. And I'd love to be your online teacher. It supports this channel. It's how I make a living. This YouTube stuff is just literally for fun. Love you guys. See you soon. Cheers. What a great surprise.